Google just released Gemini CLI, which is an open source AI agent. Check it out. Google released Gemini CLI, and you saw in that video that this is gonna completely change the game. It's a free and open source Gemini CLI, which brings Gemini directly into your developer terminal right on your computer. It said for developers, the command line interface isn't just a tool, it's home. It's a terminal that allows developers to do different things like build apps, write code, and anything a developer kind of wants to do. And so that's why they're introducing the Gemini CLI, which is an open source AI, which actually has a GitHub for how to download it, which we'll get there a little bit later in the video. But it says it's an open source AI agent that brings the power of Gemini directly into the terminal. It provides lightweight access to Gemini, giving you the most direct path. It gives you the most direct path from your prompt to their model. So while it excels in coding, they also built Gemini to do much more. It's more versatile, where you can do a lot of wide range of tasks, from content generation and problem solving to deep research and tasks. So it's basically like having Gemini as right next to you as a code assistant or just an overall computer assistant. They said they also integrated Gemini CLI with a Google AI coding assistant, which is literally like a coding assistant that you can put right into VS Code, and Gemini Code Assist, so that all developers on free, standard, enterprise code assist plans get prompt-driven AI-first coding in both VS Code and Gemini CLI, which is amazing. So what is Gemini CLI? Like, if you were thinking about it, it's basically like Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is their strongest model, the latest and greatest one, right inside your terminal. Also, the usage limits on these are pretty high. They said that the Gemini CLI is free of charge. You can just simply log into your Google account and get a free Gemini Code Assistant license. That free license gets you access to Gemini 2.5 Pro and its massive 1 million token context window. It also ensures that like you don't really hit the limits even with the free plan, because it offers the like huge limit. So it's 60 models per request per minute. That means that's one a second, and 1,000 requests per day, right? Like pretty big. So if you're like hobbyist, this is going to be pretty good for you. It says if you're a professional developer who needs like run like agents and make it like a lot bigger of a request, you can use Google AI Studio or Vertex to look at limits as well as like pricing for it. But 60 model requests per minute and 1,000 requests per day at no charge on a free plan is absolutely insane. So what you could do with the CLI is you can do different like understanding, but also can be like manipulation. This is also like debug. You can also like different codes that it comes with, like it. But also what comes with this is ground prompts with Google search. So you can fetch like pages and provide like time external context for like model. So like the Google search, you can like use the AI to search Google to give you an answer back. You can even use the MCP, which is the extended Gemini CLI's capabilities through the built-in support for the model context protocol or bundle extensions, which is like with Claude. You can also like Gemini be like tailored more better AI for you, where you can have the AI give it like instructions so it'll be better suited for what you have. You can also just like have it a part of different automations where it just automatically links to Gemini straight from the terminal. So you can do like automations or timed responses, but it is absolutely crazy. You can also do like things like you can even do video generation, where like you can make like video of a cat like using like an Imagen. I'm not sure which versions of Veo or Imagen, but I'm definitely gonna probably do a video on installing this and playing around with this. So if you want to see a full tutorial and a walkthrough of this, you should definitely like and subscribe. But let's get into this. But also, since Gemini is fully open source with the Apache 2 license, we can like go in and inspect the code to understand how it works and verify its like security. So it being open source, you can see how it's like working, which I suspect that even though it's like source, I'm pretty sure it's just code that calls out to like Google Gemini API in the cloud. So it's basically like API that you use that's being called within the terminal, but still pretty cool. So not only is this like through like CLI, which is in the terminal, but you can also now get this in the Gemini Code Assist, which you can see here. And in that video, you see that like VS Code, it has like right next to you, so you can actually build better code within your own VS Code environment. So it does seem like the nature of Google and a lot of these other AI companies is integration, where as you saw in that video, it's having AI integrated right into VS Code. We see that OpenAI has done Windsurf as well, and is trying to, pretty sure, integrate AI, at least ChatGPT AI, into Windsurf. Even though Windsurf is like either use Claude or anybody, we've seen that even like seems like a little hesitant, and it seems like a lot of these AI companies are now so trying to create their own infrastructure for people to go ahead and have their own type of integrated developer environment so they can develop. But I think this goes a little bit further with the AI being Gemini 2.5, but it also does Imagen and Veo. I think this is similar to when it comes to ChatGPT, where like they also have something in Claude Code where like this is all integrated into the terminal and they're able to do different things. But I think the edge with Gemini and ChatGPT is that ChatGPT has like some of the best image generators that you've seen, where Gemini doesn't really have that. But it does have image generation, but it also has Veo. I think Anthropic Claude is really good at coding, but I think the other two just has like variety. But tell me what you think. Do you think that this is pretty cool and that everybody should be using Google CLI? Or you should just hurry up and release this freaking tutorial on it? Either way, if you want to keep up with the latest and greatest AI news, you should definitely like and subscribe. With that being said, your boy Dex, not Dexter, out.